As Outlander begins its final, heartbreaking chapter, time shifts once more. The first official trailer for Season 8, Episode 1 has been released. It gives hints at a story about love, war, and making hard choices. Will the legacy of Jamie and Claire survive their most difficult test yet? Put it on your calendar. STARZ is where the epic journey starts. An era is coming to an end. Are you prepared? Outlander is getting ready for its most moving and heart-pounding season yet, as the mists of time parted one final time. STARZ has released the official trailer for Season 8, Episode 1, and it tells viewers to prepare for a finale filled with sacrifice, perseverance, and the unbreakable bond between Jamie Mackenzie and Claire Fraser. This concluding chapter promises to test loyalties, rewrite destinies, and come to an end, an era that has captivated millions, from revolutionary battlefields to quiet heartstorms. One question looms ahead of the premiere: can love truly conquer all, even when history appears poised to split them apart? Prepare to say goodbye to a saga that redefined epic storytelling by diving into the trailer and deciphering the clues. STARZ is the only place the end begins. The final episode of Outlander explores the ultimate clash between love and legacy and the unstoppable march of time. Claire and Jamie Fraser face not only the chaos of revolution, but also the fragility of their own hard-earned peace in Season 8, Episode 1. Their journey culminates in a testament to resilience, where every choice echoes across generations and survival demands impossible sacrifices, torn between family loyalty, duty to the future, and the ghosts of the past. The series' central question shines brighter as war looms and time tightens. Can love forge a path through the ashes of destiny, or will history's tide erase even the bravest hearts? The official trailer suggests a conclusion in which the Fraser saga leaves its final mark, secrets are revealed, and bonds are put to the test. When Season 8 premieres on STARZ, get ready to witness the epic conclusion of a story where passion and legacy are written in sweat, tears, and unwavering hope. In the first episode of Outlander Season 8, titled The Edge of Time, Claire and Jamie Fraser are thrown into a storm of change and personal reckoning. Fraser's Ridge, their hard-won sanctuary, becomes a battleground of splintered loyalties and escalating violence as the American colonies teeter on the brink of war. Claire's medical abilities are tested to their limits, as wounded militiamen foreshadow the subsequent bloodshed, while Jamie negotiates tense alliances with Cherokee leaders and wary settlers. When young Ian returns with dire news, the fragile peace is shattered. Jamie's influence in the burgeoning rebellion is going to be crushed by ruthless redcoat soldiers, led by Lieutenant Knox. The plot of Brianna and Roger gets more intense as they must decide between raising their children in a war-torn world or taking a risky trip back in time with the Stone Circle. Their turmoil is analogous to Claire's discovery of a cryptic entry in her medical journal from the 20th century. The entry was a warning from Claire's future self about a looming catastrophe connected to the Battle of Moores Creek. Claire struggles with the moral weight of her knowledge and is caught between altering history and preserving it. A brutal nighttime raid on Fraser's Ridge heightens the tension of the episode. Knox's troops set homes on fire and take people hostage. Jamie and Claire lead a desperate counterattack, but their victory comes at a terrible price. The loss of a beloved ally forces the Frasers to face the brutal reality of their fight. Jamie's promise, "We didn't fight for victory," stood out in the chaos. The season's theme of legacy over conquest is anchored by the fact that we fight for what lasts. Claire is haunted by eerie visions of a storm, a bloodied tartan, and an unmarked grave, all of which point to a looming tragedy connected to her own mortality. The episode comes to a shocking end when a baffling figure dressed in 1960s attire walks through the stones holding a letter addressed to Claire and signed by Faith, a name with a lot of personal history. Fraser's Ridge, which was once a haven, turns into a battlefield in 1776, where Jamie manages fragile alliances while Claire cares for the wounded. The escalating violence of the war is foreshadowed by the overflowing clinic she runs. The raid is the culmination of the British. Their predicament illustrates the concept of parental sacrifice. While Claire's visions blur the distinction between the past and the future, young Ian's reconnaissance missions reveal the cost of loyalty. Knox emerges as an embodiment of war's cruelty, turning the revolution into a personal vendetta against Jamie. Jamie's traumas at Culloden and the brutality of the time are reflected in his tactics. As the characters deal with old wounds while forging new ones, the episode suggests that war is cyclical, with its sacrifices both inevitable and regenerative. The Frasers regain their strength in the ashes of Fraser's Ridge. Their struggle for a future they may never see transcends individual survival. A time traveller from the 1960s carrying a letter signed Faith serves as the final twist, providing a poignant reckoning of sacrifices that cross time. The story of love and legacy being forged in the crucible of war, and every sacrifice being etched into history begins in the final Outlander chapter. The episode comes to a close with Fraser's Ridge still burning from Knox's raid. With their hands clasped, Jamie and Claire mourn the loss of a beloved ally as they stand amid the charred remains of their house. Through the settlers' and children's quiet sobs, Jamie's vow lingers like a prayer. Claire's visions become more vivid. The unread letter from Faith weighs a lot in her pocket. She turns her attention to the stone circle as lightning flashes through the storm clouds. Her voice is steady but haunting as she turns to Jamie and asks, "What if we're not meant to change it? What if martyrs are what history needs?" "Then we'll be the ones to light the path," Jamie responds, "but we'll work together on it." Roger and Brianna crouch beside a brand new grave. Her eyes reflect the flames that are still licking the cabins as Mandy holds onto Roger's coat. Brianna murmurs, "We stay. For them, for us." The cryptic warning of a traitor in the half-burned British dispatch, which is burning hotter than the embers at their feet, is slipped into Roger's pocket with a nod. With a knife in his hand, young Ian disappears into the mist-covered forest as he follows the redcoats. He silently promises to return, all punctured by a scalpel. Outside, thunder crackles. Her vision is hazy, the calamity, the cemetery, the plaid. She reads the letter from Faith. As the words, "She lives," flash on the page, Claire's face freezes in shock, hope and dread as the screen freezes. The stone circle is reached in the final sequence. The storm breaks out. Faith, dressed in wool from the 1960s, appears. Before they can touch, the screen turns black and her eyes lock with Claire's. Over the credits, Claire says, "Time doesn't heal. It requires." Don't let history forget you, Fraser clan, before you leave. Subscribe and ring the bell if the Outlander Season 8 trailer breakdown still has your heart racing, so you don't miss any of the drama, theories, or deep dives as we approach the final season. Breakdowns, Easter eggs, comparisons between the book and the show, and jaw-dropping theories regarding Faith's letter will be revealed in Episode 1. For each episode, live reactions and reviews without spoilers are coming. If you are prepared to face this era's end alongside us, please share your thoughts in the comments section and tell us which of our sacrifices will most break your heart. Together, let us grieve and speculate.